Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. I had a question. What white card creatures gains +1/+1 per life you gain? What's that? Oh, Ajani Pridemate. Alright. You got a pretty good old lands and spell hand. Usually when you have these hands, your opponent goes land Gitu Lava Runner. Good night, Sigan. Thank you for hanging around. Do you play poker? Nope. Oh, we're on the play? That's nice. I only play Magic. So basically, what is good against Esper? Timber Reclamation. This breeding pool right here. It's probably the best thing you can do it against Esper. Yeah, this is the best. This is the worst matchup for us. I'm gonna take Expansion Explosion, I think. Because this is the way that they kill you, so you might just discard them as much as you can. Thank you, Akacha. Opponent says hello. We will answer within a low. Rapid Mountain. Fine. Yep, let's go. And, okay, so opponent has now Chemisters inside, but they also have Sinister Sabotage. So the Teferi will not be cast next turn because they have Sinister Sabotage. What I'm looking for here is the Tidal Erasures. Thank you, Ranky89. Unfortunately, I haven't drawn that well. Yeah, I really hope Italian Magic, but Magic in Italy is very popular still. The problem with Magic in Italy is that everyone just plays fucking Modern, and that's basically it. But yeah, there's a lot of Italian players all the time. Every like cheapies and PTQs and like local events, there's just a ton of players. All right, I'm gonna go Chemister, discard Cast Down because this is literally zero target. But Craft the Carnarium also zero target. I'm gonna go for the Fairy here. The reason why I'm doing it is that I have a second one, and I know they have a Sinister Sabotage. So basically, the way I'm removing the Sinister Sabotage is by playing Teferi. And you could say, yeah, you could have discarded the Sinister Sabotage instead of Expansion. Yes, that's true. I could have done that, but Expansion is like really the way you die. They just Mastermind. No, what's that? Wildness Reclamation, and then they just kill you. Hello, Burko97. Alright, opponent plays top lane, so they don't want to expose their Niv Mizzet to my Contempt, which is totally reasonable. I'm gonna go for Teferi land first because they play Syncopate. They have another counter magic. It's totally reasonable to do. Okay, so we have exactly zero thing going on. And but remember, guys, this is the worst matchup of the deck. The only single bad matchup, which was not really too popular at the tournament because of the way the tournament was shaped around, is that it was random, so like in game 3 you can decide. So basically, if your opponent plays like white or red, it's very hard to just choose a deck like this. Because this deck is like kind of better against white and red. Yeah, I'm gonna just puck up here and get ready for the next game. Biggest congrats. Thank you, rest in pieces. Yeah, I have to stream for 10 hours of Arena. But it's versatile, so like one, it's not like strict. But yeah, I need to stream Arena a reasonable amount, and then I can, for example, Canister, the finalist, streams a lot of Modern as well, but because basically all he does is streaming. He was a streamer already before the MPL, so you know. But whereas I've never streamed before, I started streaming before this year because of the MPL. Alright, let's hope to play against some creature decks. Alright, Chaos Wrath, exactly what you want to see against Plains. Even though my opponent plays Plains Go, so I assume they're not White Weenie. Very rare to keep a hand with a 1-drop. Or I guess they are. Alright, I'm definitely gonna cast down that, because if I don't cast down this, then I can't cast Absorb or Mortifying Instant Speed and stuff like that. Yeah, lucky for us, that's true. I'm glad I think that way. What kind of PC did you win? It's an Omen system. It's like complete. It's definitely wonderful. So I'm gonna do like this and pass the turn. I have a Kaya's Breath next turn, so I don't care about History of Begalia, because now creates a token and then we kill creatures, so it's okay. Say hello, I say hello. So now we have Absorb in case they go like Summer Sentry's fine. In case they pass the turn here, let's see what happens. If they just go to combat, they might have Unbreakable Formation, so we need to mortify this token to make so that we take less damage. Because like they have a way to answer my Kaya's Wrath. So next turn we're just gonna go top and go. Taking bunch, not too much. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. So you see this switch on the plan because my opponent just is signifying me that they have Unbreakable Formation. It's an Omen like computer, monitor, keyboard, and mouse pad. So yeah, now past the turn, I don't mind taking 5 damage here. My opponent is still far from ascending. So I go to 11, still a very healthy life total. If my opponent had played like Legion's Landing, I would have definitely countered. And now it depends, because they're kind of like locked into this playing around my Kaya's Wrath. And it's a very hard thing to do. If they pass, I'm gonna go Mortify on whatever. This thing. And yeah, the sacrifice is fine. And then next turn, ideally draw land, I just play land pass. Yeah, there it is. I just play land pass. And if my opponent doesn't do anything, they cannot keep on this game forever. You know what I mean? Like, they cannot keep 3 mana up forever with their Unbreakable Formation. We do have Absorb in case they do something good. We do have Chemist's Insight in case they don't do anything. Greeting for Novara. Sorry, entire performance. Thank you. Where are you? I'm from Senigallia. Ancona. Yeah, the keyboard looks nice, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Ideally, I draw... it's not very ideal. So I could go to Fairy Plus. So I could go to Fairy Plus, but then I'll have Negate for Unbreakable Formation. I'm dead to a Marshall, Dauntless Marshall. No, I'm actually dead to just a land too because Summer Sentry gets City's Blessing. So what I'm gonna do here is probably die. Pretty bad. Maybe I should have absorbed this Dauntless Bodyguard last turn. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is passing the turn. If I put in place land, I die. Because this is just exactly a sand. If I put in place a spell, I'm gonna absorb it to not die. If opponent doesn't play land, I'm gonna go Chemist's Insight end of turn and then set up the Kaya's Wrath plus negate. So basically here I was dead to a land, but that's reasonable plan to do. Alright, so I'm gonna Chemist's Insight here. Alright, that's the Isolated Chapel. So now we can go Isolated Chapel, Kaya's Wrath, and then have negate backup for their Unbreakable Formation. Thank you, Alan boys. Okay, so we kill their board. We stay on 3 life. Let's see if they rebuild. If they do rebuild, we can go Mastermind, taking like... Okay, they go... Alright. Alright, I'm dead. That should have been Unleash Marshall. It's fine. It was a cool game. It was a cool game. The choices I could have had was to counter, to absorb the what was that? To absorb the Dauntless Bodyguard instead of going Chemist's Insight. But at that point, I only had 5 mana. I was kind of looking for like more stuff to play around there. Also like a thought erasure to play around their Unbreakable Formation there. But yeah, opponent played well, and I think we also played well. The only lines was that one, and it was a cool game. I did draw 0. No, I mean I did draw 2 Mortify. Yeah, still very, very interesting game. Good game, Insanity. Yeah, you played very well. Alright, we'll play another mono white, another time on the draw. This time do they have a 1-drop? Alright, so we take 2 down to 18. What next? And I'll probably just go cast down on the whatever. Skymarch Aspirant. Actually, it's better if we kill the bodyguard, because this is a knight. That's fine. I guess they thought the same. Next turn, let's see. If they go History of Banana, it's annoying. I can go Kaya and kill this, hopefully, if they don't have too much. Tide Taker. So what else can I do is... No, I think I'm just gonna go for that. I'm just gonna go Kaya, kill the Skymarch Aspirant. I don't mind if Kaya dies. I just use it as a removal spell plus... Just use it as a removal spell plus 2 damage. Plus 2 life. Yeah, I like a lot your patience to play around my Kaya's Wrath. And yeah, it really paid off. Alright, so they have Tide Taker. So the choices that we could do here is Mortified as main phase. Or we could just Chemistry's Insight. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think my opponent has much going on, so that's fine. They must have like a bunch of Conclave Tribunal and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do here is just take into 2, down to 14. Dauntless Bodyguard. Alright, that's good. So what are we gonna do here? I could Mastermind Acquisition for Kaya's Wrath. I would take 9, down to 5. Then this survives to my Kaya's Wrath. I go down to 3. Opponents rebuild. But I have a Mortify then. Because this one's Sacrifice. Other thing that I can do is Mastermind for... I think what I'm going to do is just Mastermind for Kaya's Wrath. I wish this was a Rust Contempt, maybe? I don't want to take Lyra or stuff like that, because my opponent is likely to have a Tribunal in their hand. And if I just go Lyra and they Tribunal, I'm dead. I do have Mortify, but I just I don't do that. I don't do things in time. Good morning, thank you, Shingami. Yeah, Lyra. Lyra does not match well against Tribunal, which they could easily have in hand, because if you remember, they did nothing on turn 4, which sure they had locks at them, but it could also have something else. They probably drew a Bodyguard last turn. But what do they drew this turn? Hopefully not another Bodyguard. Okay, I pass. So I'm gonna go Kaya's Wrath. Let's see if they have Unbreakable. They do have Unbreakable. I'm gonna negate. So the Tide Taker survives because of the Bodyguard. I go down to 3. Now I need to draw like Restless Contempt and stuff like that. I do have a Mortify. Let's see. It's problematic if they... Banish Marshal. It's puts me down to 2. Now I need to draw a removal spell. I think I'm dead once again. So I'm gonna go Chemistry's Inside, but I don't think there's many out. I don't think there's actually anything now. Alright, good game. 0-3 with Esper. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I just started how this is the best deck, we're gonna win every round, and 0-3. Alright. Yeah, you couldn't save Loxodon because he paired with Tide Taker. A nice deck. But you know what? We're timing the losses in the right moment. Since we're Platinum 4, I played the 0. I was Mythic last season. I played 0 games, so we're not going back. So we stay there. It's like if we haven't played, we're not going down. Oh, it was not high variance. We played very good. We played very 2 good games and had very 3 good games, and we lost. There was no variance involved. No variance at all. Actually, opponent just didn't even did that good. They never played the Legion's Landing, which is like the best. Alright, Spyglass. Oh, we're gonna lose again. We are going to lose again unless I just very timely drew at the fairy over here. And not at the fairy, no. Oh. Next I'm binding, I do. Chromatic Lantern, oh my god. And Cabal Stronghold, what does this do? Another Spyglass? Sure, why not? Alright, we can still win this. It's not that hard to win with just whatever Nezahal or Mirror's Conjecture or stuff like that. Like with 2 Mastermind, it's not like, what's Canta the Sunken Ruin? Okay. We could also just get Cleansing Nova. I need to protect my Mastermind here. If I drop planes, I'm gonna go Mastermind for Cleansing Nova. Alright, I go plus. Alright, planes. Planes, please. Alright. Pretty please. Andrea, can I ask you, do you tax your win? Yes, yes. Yeah, America takes 30%. Alright, so Karn, I'm gonna give them a Nether Gateway. Actually, I should have given them... Why did I give a Nether Gateway? I should just give them... Why did you do that? That's fine. Destroy all artifacts and enchantment. I gave them a Nether Gateway because I thought they would have played it for sure into my Cleansing Nova, but I clearly should have given them a Moment of Craving. Alright, they do minus here. They take what? Treasure map. Alright, so they go Azure Gateway into Treasure Map and they draw Discard. Okay. And they draw Exile actually. Alright, now we can Teferi at least, so there's that. Teferi plus. Play my land, pass the turn. Absorb? Nope. Top, okay. Hopefully it's not like a... I mean, even Brass's Contempt is like not that big of a deal. Thank you, Pask. 4. Alright, Azure Gateway exiles, what? A Ethereal Absolution. Interesting. More Kabasar. I thought this was legendary. Nope, it's not. Alright, Treasure Map, okay. So opponent's just setting up here. Card is on 6 counters. They still have to use it, right? Leave it on top, so they're gonna plus. And give me a land. Wow, it left it on top of Kabbath Stronghold. That's interesting. Absorb, that's nice. I'm gonna plus. I'm gonna cast Chemistry's Insight. And then I'm gonna tap 2 lands and pass the turn. I'd rather just stop these. So I'm gonna cast Chemistry's Insight. I'm looking for the other. Mastermind here. Alright, let's discard Droid Crazes that they can play with Chromatic Lantern or even with Treasure Map. Thank you. Swamp is more powerful than Stronghold? Oh, that's true, I didn't think about that. But eventually, the Stronghold is more powerful, right? Okay, the Duress me, yeah, I'm gonna Absorb. At the end of the day, they will discard the Absorb, so might as well just not let them know that they have another Teferi. So they might just make some play in order to kill my Teferi and then they have a second one. Ever try some homebrews? I'm not really a homebrew guy. Okay, they do have Chromatic Lantern. Okay, Karn plus. I'm gonna give them an Ethereal Absolution. So that they just exile a 6-drop under the Azur's Gateway. How is Azur's Gateway tapped? Where's the silver counter? Oh, silver counter is here. Okay. Alright, there's 3 cards under the Ethereal Absolution. Why don't you use -3 to put Karn back? So basically, I don't care too much about Karn. I don't care if they draw a card. I prefer being mana efficient. 2 mana is big. You saw how we used all our mana this turn. We used 9 mana instead of 7. Ramping 2 mana is very important off the Teferi, and you can only get that by +1. Also by +1 you draw your cards, and I want to draw like Mastermind, you know, stuff like that. And you also get next to the emblem, which is of course a very big deal. So -3, it's really a thing that you do only, you know, when very needed. Why are you the best player in Arena? I'm mad at this player in Arena. I'm just a magic. It's not that on Arena is different in real life. It's exactly the same. So why don't you use my? There, I already answered that. All right, a Ghost Cry top. Okay, and then they pass probably. Mastermind acquisition. There it is. What are we looking for here? So I don't have another cleansing Nova. I do have Excellence Binding, but I think we could do better. So let's start by Teferi Plus. Mirror's Gesture I cannot cast this turn. Let's plus Teferi first. So what I'm gonna get probably is the Views Cover Up here. The Views Cover Up so that we can shuffle these away, because the Mirror's Conjecture makes so that if they draw Unduress, it's awful, because they don't have a counter. Had I drawn a counter, I would have gone for it. But I think since I don't, I have to go for... I mean, let's see. Let's take a look. I think I'm going to go for the Views Cover Up. I could go Mordigo, but I don't think there's... Yeah, no, definitely not a Mordigo. Mass Manipulation could take control of their things at some point. I'm going to go for the Views Cover Up here. And then I'm just going to play Topland, because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll play Topland. 2 life might be relevant. I don't think Moment of Craving is gonna be played at any point. Cleansing Nova unfortunately has been already played, because we had to get rid of like every other artifact. We've played 2 copies of Mastermind now. I added the second one. I don't like too much Ego. So this is the second Mastermind. So once this Mastermind is gone, we can only win with Kaya and Teferi, and that's very hard to do. So with the Views Cover Up instead, you just shuffle back the Masterminds, and you know, I'm thinking about this game in the very long term. Even though it's very hard to do that against a deck with so much card advantage, I think we can do that, especially with the Fairy Emblem, if we protect it with the Views Cover Up. The Mastermind for Ego is a play that I really hate. I don't think I've ever done. I mean, sometimes you do it if you play against like Esper Acuity or like deck like that, but other than that, you just never do it. Wow, is that target card? Fuck, I thought it was just target creature. Oh, I need to counter this. That's awful. I don't want to counter this. Nah, I think I'll let this resolve. I don't think they have enough mana to just do all the things they want. I mean, they can exile my whole graveyard, I guess. Yeah, I'll let this resolve. I don't think I can use my only counter to counter a thing that does basically nothing. Like I'm countering like a Rest in Peace. Thank you, Flynn. So yeah, this game is cool. What's happening here? What's this? Oh, because of the. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is usually like not good against Esper, but right now it's funny because we are relying a lot on this Views Cover Up to shuffle away our 2 Masterminds and then draw them back. I have 38 cards in my deck, but I also have the Fairy Emblem about to pop off, so I want to keep my protection here, especially against like 2 treasure maps, 6 treasures, and an Azur's Gateway. So our opponent is taking the time. I think I don't know what are they doing. Maybe they're just disconnecting. Please play best of 3. No, I think it's okay. I think people underrate best of 1. It's like, you know, it's still a fun format, and I've only played best of 1s recently. I really have no idea about best of 3, and I'm not too interested about standard right now, so I'm just gonna play what I know, which is best of 1 right now. Thank you, Jbachi. Alright, Karn Plus. I'll give them a second Karn. Yeah, that's the only change that I made. I think the second Mastermind it's very important in the mirror match. Or in decks like this. Or against decks like this. Alright, so opponent's passing. I'm gonna go for Chemister. Draw 2 cards. What do you think about the Invitational? No, you couldn't control... No. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was much faster. Full control, it's not very good. Wow, we drew Mortify, so we found a way to deal with the Ethereal Absolution. So very good play to not. Very good play to not counter. So Mortify kills that, and probably just thought erasure them. So why not? It's just a card. I'm gonna surveil, so it's fine. And then I'll keep on playing top lands. Alright, so now we got the Views cover up. We do have 5 mana to protect our Teferi, and we do have Teferi on 8 counters. We are doing it, I think. Buongiorno. No, where is this card? Because my room, it's, yeah, I mean, it's okay. Did you buy Beta Power 9? Not yet. I played yesterday the deck to a 12-1 from gold to plat. Nice. You mean, oh, best of 3? Stompy red. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, totally. The green decks are bad to Sultai, and people now don't play Sultai anymore. Banefire incoming. I'm on 26. Do I die to Banefire? You think so, guys? Oh, this is... Yeah, but those aren't all swamp, right? Yeah. So he only has 5 swamps right now. What's that? Any golden? What does it mean? If Phillips Gateway, you're dead. Yeah, but Gateway needs 5 archetypes. 5 types, they only have 2 right now. Also now I'm Teferi plus Teferi, which pretty hard to beat. Alright, so before drawing with Azos Gateway, this Cry, which is reasonable. Like, this game has been great, right? They played double Spyglass, thinking about, you know, we locked them out. But we are, with the first Cleansing Nova we got there, and then we have the Views cover up that can not only counter their, like, ways to answer my Teferi, but mainly just shuffle back the 2 Masterminds, as well as probably to absorb. Yeah, Gateway look at CMC, yes, they only have 3 right now. After my entire life of praising Mono Red? Yeah. Yeah, Mono Red is definitely a very good deck. I just think that Esper is very strong. Alright, I go Explosion for 4. I'm gonna go cover up. So I'm gonna shuffle away 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take action. So they have a mystery card. Ooh, and Explosion. Got there. This is a pretty good game, guys. I think this alright, see, we're adding up. Despite we went 0-3, the climb doesn't go off since we were just started. So now we started the right way. Did you read the article? Well, because maybe you didn't read the article, just read the titles, as most people do. In the article, I do say that in best of 1, all my things that I say in the article are false, because the sideboarding isn't applying the sideboard thing, and also the metagame is different because there's no Nexus. So Esper doesn't really have bad matchups. So the article there is just the Sultai deck. Alright, your opponent goes first. Just hope to play against white, I guess. No, JSam, the article that you find there is the Sultai list. The Sultai premiere. This is the invitational article. Alright, they play Forest Go. Always nice to have a Kaya's Wrath against a Forest deck. Can I update commands? I don't know how to do that. Maybe now you can. Try to do it. Adcom. I made so that you can do adcom, JSamt. Congrats for the rivals. What's the rivals? But yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, we're playing one more Mastermind now. The reason why we're playing one more Mastermind is because it's very good against Esper. and I think that Esper is gonna be, you know, pretty big. So that's why I'm adding the second mastermind. Also, as you saw in last game, the second mastermind was very important. So once you play the first mastermind, for like, you know, answer, like before we had to play mastermind for cleansing Nova to clean the two spyglasses, and then we don't have any more mastermind in the deck, and that just makes the deck a little very hard to win. Alright, opponent looks like they don't want to play. They just joined, play the forest, but then say bye-bye. I guess we're gonna take our win, probably, hopefully soon. But also our opponent with the sweet, what is this? Orzhov? What is this? Azorius? Oh, Azorius plus Dogan. Yeah, there are Azorius Mage, and then bam, Forest. Yeah, so basically the week before the... So I write one article per week on Channel Fireball. But the week of the Invitational, I didn't know what to write about, right? Because like, I didn't want to write about Best of One, because people, I don't think they're interested. Because not because they're not interested because of that, but because of the fact that everyone else wrote about Best of One already. Like Juza, PV, Siggy, Nazif already wrote about Best of One. Then you have like this huge article on BBD. Also, everyone streams Best of One like me right now. So I just wanted to write something different. And I think that the matter of the topic of why I don't play Control anymore at Pro Tours, but also like in Modern as well and stuff like that, in Legacy as well. It was pretty cool. It ended up that I also had to play Esper Control that weekend in Best of One, so it didn't time me very well. If my article was like one month old, it would have been better, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Come on, opponent. They're not even disconnected because they're discarded. If they were disconnected, they would have exploded. Maybe they're just here to just make our stream worse. Maybe they're just sabotaging us. Yes, add explosion. Victory, victory, victory. Alright, let's go. Esper BO1. Alfonso. Alright, we're basically on 2 streak since the first 3 games didn't matter. We are with a famous mana curve of top lands, which still can apply. Alright, no Kaya's Wrath this game, but just a bunch of top lands. Being on the play, having top lands is like not the worst. Alright, playing against the island, didn't see that. Hello. Okay, so they leave it on top, of course, because the 4-3 is much better than 3-2. Nope, they didn't put it in the graveyard, so maybe they don't have lands. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah. Alright, more top lands. Thought Erasure will discard not Annulate Ferox. It's not going well here. Galta, it's very large. Let me just discard Llanowar Elf and hope they break on land. Guess that's the plan. Restless Contempt. Yeah, that's fine. Ferox Stakes. No. No, don't discard Annulate Ferox, guys. I did that once. First time playing, what was I playing? Yeah, probably just Thought Erasure. Just Thought Erasure and decided wisely to discard Annulate Ferox. And then I just died. Alright, so we're probably dead here. I mean, my plan was just them to break on lands. So we could have time to like Restless Contempt this, kill that, but they just drew a land immediately, so now we're under a lot of pressure. I had to kill the elf so that they don't go Annulate Ferox, they go for Galta, which is probably better. Now I need to draw Kaya's Breath and probably win if I draw, but if I don't draw, I lose. So it's now or never. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's now, so Kaya's Wrath killed the board, and we're all happy. Happy. Alright. I can't see easily lose this game, by the way, because they have Annulate Ferox and I just don't have lands. No. This deck speaks to me, definitely. Alright, they just shocked the Breeding Pool. What am I gonna do here? I think I want to just hit land drops, so I'm gonna go Chemist for main phase. I think this is a bluff, so... it's so heavy. Look at my hands, it's so heavy. If Familiar Ferris was a different threat, I would have just... Wow, don't... It's now. Okay. So, do we want to just get a must removal spell? Or am I just play the fairy? The problem with playing the fairy is that... I mean, if I draw a land, I can tap the null at Ferox. If I mastermind for a must removal spell, like, nah, I think I'm gonna mastermind for Akaya's Breath here. Yeah, I'm gonna mastermind for Kaya's Breath. And then I... Oh, negate. Can I say now or never again? Didn't work this time. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm dead here. Yeah, the negate was it. That was it. Congrats to my opponent taking the bad beats of the Kaya's Wrath and still riding to victory with the double Branch Walker. Discard Ferox, that's not a great play. Good game, good game, good game. Oh, J-Samt.
I didn't know what to write about, right? Because I didn't want to write about that's the one, because people I don't think that Judah, PV, Siggy, that's the one. So if 1 month old, it would have been better, I guess.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was the Kaya's Wrath thing. Okay, I have a new command, not control, a clip of explanation. Okay, thank you, J-Samt. You didn't need to do it, but yeah, I appreciate it. But I also appreciate if you clip the Kaya's Wrath. That was also fun. I'm gonna send both of the clip, the one with Tezzeret and the Kaya's Wrath to the Channel Fireball guys, to the top 5, maybe they like them. Alright, so Thought Erasure. This... What do I discard? Probably just Tide Taker so that I don't curve out. Definitely this graveyard. You missed it? Okay, 19, and I pass. I'm gonna pass here. I'm gonna absorb instead of going Thought Erasure. I think getting the good window to absorb is much better than getting just Thought Erasure, because I can just absorb this and Thought Erasure the other one. Whereas if I go Thought Erasure 1, that will resolve the other one. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Thought Erasure, discard, yeah, Vanillish Marshal, land to the top, since next turn I'm gonna go to Fairy. If my opponent goes for a double creature now, I could consider going Mortify. 1 creature, and that's it, okay. Now I can easily go to Fairy Plus. They do have a Conclave Tribunal, but we do have Mortify. So it's okay. In the meanwhile, we just draw a card. Maybe we can even draw a removal spell or negate. Nope. So now they attack me, probably. Yeah, they're just flooded. I think we're gonna beat them this game. I mean, being on the play is huge. The last games that we lost against White, we were on the draw, and that just changes dramatically the thing. Like, being on the draw, it makes you, yeah, much worse in this matchup. Alright. I was about to go to Fairy, Mortify on the Conclave Tribunal, but since I draw the Fairy, might as well just lam it. And then a third one. You might why would play the new Gideon. I haven't seen what's the new Gideon. If it's the leaked one, I don't like the leak. So I didn't see any leak cards. Alright, I'm gonna go Mortify just because I just want to finish this game earlier. I'm gonna just go Mastermind for a creature. Next turn. Oh, Loxodon. 5 mana 4/4, get in there. Alright, okay, yeah. We're just gonna get Lyra, whatever. I could get Nezahal, but I prefer getting Lyra. Or maybe Ethereal Absolution. Ethereal Absolution is pretty great. Yeah, whatever. I would have taken Ethereal Absolution, and no, I would have taken Lyra. I don't know. I don't necessarily know, but yeah, the game was over. The sad elephant, yeah. Definitely a sad elephant. Alright. By the way, how do you do clip? Because I've tried to Google it, but I'm so like not good at things that this. Yeah, I should definitely. I mean, I didn't like look it thoroughly, so like it was. Crano. I don't think it's good now. You already have Chain Whirl around Legion War Boss. It's even better. Yeah, sure. If you have the stream up, you can click on the clip icon in the lower right. You mean me or just you? Oh, okay. Okay, any viewers can do it. Okay, nice. Alright, this was a very timely draw with the Moment of Craving. Maybe I would have just lose if you don't have Moment of Craving here, but yeah. It's a symbol in the player next to the gear. Okay, so they go shock light up the stage. All right, so in the VODs afterwards, you click the icon in the lower right. Lower right. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so they're light up the stage, give them a light Viational Pyromancer and a land. So hopefully now what they're gonna do is casting Viational Pyromancer and just I don't know, just another random creature like a light up Stimkin. Obviously not Stimkin because yeah. So I need to save some life. So I'm gonna go cry here, and then play top land. I'm still very healthy life total. Yeah, go to 15. Heal their board. If they go Frenzy next turn, I can go Acquisition for Domestify. Let's open some packs for yeah. Celebrate our big win. Alright, so Legion Warboss. That's gonna make a token. I'm gonna exile the Warboss for sure. With my Vrasta's Contempt. Now. I could have waited, but whatever. That's a good thing in Arena. You just drag your cards into play and just don't have to click too many things. Alright, more Viashino Pyromancer. Fanatic Fiber. Yeah, now I wish I kept the Cry. I just used Cry to kill one Viashino Pyromancer. I thought my opponent didn't have many creatures. I mean, they clearly drew some of them here. Alright, I'm on 12. I'm gonna go to Fairy Plus here. I still take 4 damage, it's not the end of the word. And I do have Absorb up, which is very, very appealing. Alright, Mortify as well. So, in case my opponent doesn't play any spell, I can end of turn Mortify. So, it looks like they have a Shock. Or something. They probably have a Shock, so now maybe they attack the Fairy, and then I just Mortify the Viashino Pyromancer. Actually, no, I'm just gonna let it go, because if I just Mortify, then they can like Lightning Strike or stuff like that. I'm just gonna send the Fairy down to... They attack 2 to me, and 3 on the Fairy. Now I'm gonna Mortify the Viashino Pyromancer, for sure. Because I want to keep the Teferi around. And I do have already Mastermind for Domestify as an answer to Frenzy if my opponent plays it, so I don't have to like necessarily mortify it. Alright, so Teferi's dead, which is bad. But I also have Mastermind plus Lyra up. I think that should win me the game. I could also take Sanguine Glorifier since I have Asir Trust Canta. Sanguine Glorifier gives me 10 life. I think I'm gonna go for Lyra. Opponent has only 1 card in hand, so I don't think they can recover from this Lyra. Okay, so I go down to 8, then I'm gonna absorb basically anything. Alright. So let's cast this Lyra, and yeah, I'll pass the turn with cast down, because let's say they go double burn, I cast down one of these. Alright, that was not that hard. Yeah, lost to Green Stompy. Yeah, it was cool. Alright, I'm gonna go for a last game, guys. This is gonna be the last game. Let's see how glorious will it be. Thank you for all the congratulations. I really appreciated all the love and support. Alright. Your opponent goes first, and we do have a pretty good curve if you play against aggro decks. Emote con cuore. Nice. Oh, by the way, I have to do the emoji with the trophy. Definitely need to do that. It's one of the things that I'll have to do this afternoon, along with the other 10,000 things that I have to do. The emoji with the trophy. I think I'm gonna take a picture of my trophy and put it on the emoji. All right, breeding pool. They say hello. I answer hello. Hopefully they play green and not Team Reclamation. Because if they play Team Reclamation, I am dead. All right, this will tie. Looks like. I'm gonna go Isolated Chapel. Go. I don't necessarily need to cast down, but I only have one top land, so I don't think it's a problem to just go a little bit off curve. Ooh, Exalted Angel. Thank you for clipping that.
Have time. Like Rastus Contempt this, kill that. Go with Pharaohs, they go for Galata, which is probably better. Now I need to draw Kaya's Breath and probably win if I draw, but if I don't draw, I lose. So it's now or never. It's now. It's now.
That was funny. Alright, I'll cast down this because I don't want them to a larger creature against 6 life and etc. My homemade emojis are great. That's what that's just the roots, you know. I can't ignore the roots. My roots add my homemade emojis. All right, I can't play this planeswalker because unfortunately the new planeswalkers aren't that good as the old ones, so they don't protect themselves. It's now or never. All right, so they have a bunch of things in the graveyard. They cast Merfolk Branchy. They hit a land that they desperately wanted. Okay, I'm gonna pass here. They have blue mana, so I'm kind of scared for this Kaya's Breath. I think I'm fine taking here, because basically this makes so that they can't just tap out to play a Nullite Ferox. Whereas if I Rastus Contempt, maybe they play Nullite Ferox. Whereas now I draw a card as well. Alright. Mana curve is pretty high here. I think what I'm gonna do here is just playing a land and passing the turn. And then probably go for a Rastus Contempt here, so next turn I can play around Spell Pierce. So I'm gonna play basically beta, but they could have 2 counters now that they play this island. Okay, they have negate, so hopefully they don't have double counter. Alright, go down to 4. It's basically yeah, I mean I have to survive now. Yeah, maybe I should do it with Teferi. I just do Teferi minus on the Jade Light. Instead of going Kaya's Wrath, and then I'll just save Kaya's Wrath. He has another counter spell? Alright, this mono green deck gives me the business. The mono green deck gave me the business. But yeah, it was good. I mean, they drew reasonably fine, and I don't know, maybe their deck is good if they draw, you know, a proper amount of